1, 2, 3.
Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tammy?
Let's get on with
Let's
the show.
do it. Let's go.
Top of the evening to you.
Top of the evening to you as well, Tammy. How are you? How are you?
Great.
Feeling lucky?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I know this is terrible for you.
It is my least favorite bartending day.
But not today.
No. Today.
Don't have to be grumpy pants today.
No. Today is my vengeance upon St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Just think of me. Think of me with a shillelagh, running through bars, chasing out all of the drunks. I'm like the St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick of St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day, Tammy.
Let's talk about that for a moment,
Let's
shall we?
do it, absolutely.
Because you know how many people go out, get silly drunk, they celebrate, and about 80% of them don't even know why they're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, really. The Irish, obviously.
You're going to say 20% of people understand St. Patrick's Day?
Correct.
I think that is overshooting.
You think even less?
Oh,
No.
I think that is so overshooting.
I was trying to be polite.
No. Do not be polite to these people.
Okay.
They will take you over.
The
Not
honest
the
truth
audience.
is 3% probably know
about 3%.
what St. Patrick's Day is even about.
As many upon a clover.
Yes.
That many that as can fit upon a clover understand what St. Patrick's Day is.
I mean, let's talk about St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland.
Yeah,
Funny enough,
absolutely.
he wasn't even Irish, he was British.
Ugh.
A lot of people don't know that.
Starting off bad already.
He was British.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying the Irish and the British famously do not get along. They
that's
famously are not best of friends.
He was around 5th century, so quite a while ago.
Long time ago, sure.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
The reason why it's celebrated is because when he was a teenager in Roman Britain at that time, some Irish bandits basically kidnapped him and enslaved him for about 6 years in Ireland, right? He then managed to get away, went back to Britain, became a priest, and actually went back to Ireland to become a missionary and talk about Catholicism. And that's why today the Irish are real, strict Catholic Romans, and that's why he's celebrated.
Because of this one guy.
Because of this guy in the 5th century, that he actually brought the Roman Catholic belief to Ireland. And fun fact, the reason why the shamrock, because everyone's always like, oh, it's just for good luck. It's actually not, okay? The shamrock itself, and it's a 3-leafed clover, not a 4-leaf clover, was St. Patrick's way of describing the Holy Trinity. It represented the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, and the stem was how the 3 come together, and that's why it's also like a symbol of Ireland as well. So yeah, just a couple fun facts.
So just real quick, so do we know then why the 4-leaf clover does 4 like
Extra lucky.
just extra
Non-religious, extra lucky.
It's that extra person
Yes.
within your triad.
Yes.
You're like, yo, the 3 of us are gonna go hang out, and then suddenly Luke is there, and you're
It's
like,
the
Luke.
Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, and me.
And Luke, yeah, I get it. All right, well, good.
So let's make a drink.
Let's do it, Tammy.
I know you hate St. Patrick's drinks, but hey, guess what?
Now, I want to be very fair. I do not hate St. Patrick's drinks.
Oh, just the day.
I hate the day.
Fine.
I, as a bartender, there are 2 bad days to be a bartender. One of them is St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
It is the worst.
Yes.
The other day is, of course, New Year's Eve. So in bartender hell, bartenders will wake up and they will go to a day shift, working in some beach town as the bartender behind some small non-Irish bar on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
After that, they will leave and they will go straight into a New Year's Eve celebration at a swanky bar where nobody with a $50 cover. That's basically how.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's exactly how bartender hell will happen. So what I wanted to do basically today, I wanted to create some cocktails. Not create. In fact, only the last one has any touch of myself in here.
Yes.
We are going to be making some cocktails that I think, first of all, one is the worst possible cocktail you can order at a bar on St. Patrick's Day.
Taste-wise or making-wise for the bartender?
Oh, taste-wise, it's delicious.
Okay.
Taste-wise, it's delicious. Oh, please, it's awesome.
I don't know.
Taste-wise, it's awesome.
Okay.
It is, in fact, not taste-wise, but it is instead how awful this is for the bartenders.
Okay.
I'm only coming at this from what I know.
Mint in. You got to be muddling mint or
nope,
something.
in fact, I won't. No, most of the cocktails that I hate with a deep passion are not hard to make. It's the clientele that orders them. After 17 years behind a bar, you start to realize that the same type of people order these same drinks all the time.
Okay.
The next one is going to be sort of a classic Irish drink that I feel like gets overlooked. And the third one, I'm just going for it. We're going to find a way to make this stuff. So we're going to start off today by, first of all, a cocktail with a somewhat racist name. Okay. Let's just be very honest. It's not great.
Okay.
It's called the Irish Car Bomb. Now, that isn't great. We've all heard of the Troubles.
Yes. A few.
Well, you've heard of this specific, they're called the Troubles when the IRA was not.
Oh, that you mean. Yeah,
those Troubles.
Yes.
They were called the Troubles.
Yes.
Not great, and there were some automobiles that were exploded.
Yeah.
It was a bad time for everybody.
Absolutely.
Why don't we name a drink after it?
What was it, like 60s or something? Was pretty much when this was all happening, basically, wasn't it? Okay, Irish Car Bomb.
I don't know.
So they never thought to change that since then?
We've tried to change it all the time.
Okay.
Try to change it all the time.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So we're going to be making a cocktail called the Irish Car Bomb. And what I'm going to be basically doing for you is I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to show you exactly what you're drinking. Because I think that most people take this shot too quickly. It's a shot, first of all.
Okay.
They take it too quickly, and then by the end of it, they have no idea what exactly is going into their belly. So let's start. Over here. You don't need to cool anything down. If your Guinness is cold at all, I guess that's a bonus, but the rest of it, no big deal. Let's go ahead and grab some warm Baileys. The one thing that most people do on St. Patrick's Day is, of course, they sneak a flask in for some sort of Jameson.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll find a nice Irish whiskey. Sometimes they'll find Jameson. Jameson's a fine Irish whiskey. Jameson's a fine Irish whiskey. No, it's a very good Irish whiskey. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, expand it out a little bit.
Well, there goes that sponsor, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and pour in about an ounce of Jameson Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey, of course, comes from pot stills. It has a very distinct, this is not the right top, has a very distinct flavor because the pot stills are usually
copper, aren't they?
They're usually copper, so there's a sort of a coppery flavor. So we're going to then go ahead and pour in, now this is just Irish cream.
Yeah.
Irish cream is just basically milk that has
alcohol.
Booze in it. Yeah, it's... I never thought.
What a way to drink milk.
What a way. Now, just first of all, Greg, okay, thank you, Greg. Can we get really deep in there? Now, first of all, come on.
Looks
awful.
Looks mild, but it's
Doesn't
not.
look good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to be taking this Guinness, which is a stout, a very dark beer. If you've ever had Guinness in Ireland, it tastes very different than Guinness here because, of course, it comes off of the limestone. The water comes off the limestone. You get this amazing fresh Guinness. It's so nice. And this stuff is very good too, but you know.
Oh, so it's not imported?
I'm being a butt right now. Guinness is delicious. No, it's of course it's imported, but beer has a hard time traveling.
Yeah.
Which is where we get IPAs. IPAs, of course, over hopped in order to make it across the ocean. So this is what we have right here.
Yeah.
Now, normally we would let this sit for a minute, and then we would take this, and it's called a drop shot. Yeah. We would just drop this into here. Most people drop it in and shoot it immediately.
It's like the sake bomb with Irish stuff.
Very much the sake bomb of Ireland. But we're just going to go ahead and put this in. Normally people drink it immediately. I just want to sit and I want everybody to watch exactly what happens when this goes in.
Okay.
If you let it sit for a second, it will start to curdle. The reason that everybody takes this drink so fast is because, are we right there? We can see right here, that's all curdling. Right there. Oh, hi. Dean, our producer, is listening to this twice. This is all just curdled milk up here. So if we really think about how this cocktail is made, if you don't drink this drink fast enough, then you're going to have to look deep into your soul on this one. Say, am I such an alcoholic that I will drink curdled milk to get my buzz? This is the question I'm posing to you, Tammy.
Well, I'm not going to slam this.
Well, no, you're not now, but you probably would have on a St. Patrick's Day if somebody handed it to you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we've already had like 20 shots of Jameson. I probably wouldn't care.
Probably wouldn't care.
Slam it, shot glass, empty in my mouth.
Yes.
St. Patty. That's probably
Go the Roman Catholic Church!
Yeah, that's probably how that would go down.
Yep.
Not right now.
No.
Cheers. Let's sip some curdled milk real quick.
Yeah, if you could.
Gonna say I'm not loving it.
No. Especially once you know exactly what that is doing the moment it hits your stomach.
Not loving it?
No.
Is there a way to...
Throw it away?
Well, yes.
There is.
I was gonna give it one more chance.
I wouldn't.
By stirring it?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. No, we have 2 other cocktails coming at you.
That's fantastic. Oh, couple fun facts. Got
about
more fun facts.
Oh, yeah.
About today.
Okay, good.
But I do want to say hello to everybody who's in the chat so far. So let's scroll back. There's a whole show going on. We got Moonpool's in the house. Raquel is here. Doug's in the house. Sterling. We have Mark here. Feet or not feet. Paul's in the house. Jay is here. Matt Daddy's here. Carl Tender. We also have Danny here as well. Who else do we have here? There's a whole thing going on. Apostle of Tiki's here.
What's up, Apostle?
What is up? Yes, Matt says that's a first. Tammy's not liking a drink Kush made.
I did not. I just want to out loud say yes.
It.
Thank you,
Didn't
Tammy.
Create it.
Thank you. I am calling for us to cancel the Irish Car Bomb. If we could get rid of that cocktail altogether.
I would agree. I mean, I'm not a huge Guinness fan from the get-go.
I like
so
Guinness.
People who like Guinness might be like, "Oh, this is delicious."
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. So it's a milky Guinnessy taste.
Yeah.
That's how I describe it.
Those are the ingredients.
Not hot on it.
Yeah.
Do you know why we wear green on St. Patrick's Day?
I assume.
Well, you specifically clearly not, but
no.
Why does one normally wear green?
I would take a guess and say it has something to do with the rolling hills of Ireland.
No.
Dang.
It does not. Okay, so, there's like a lot of folklore and legends about, there's fairies and goblins and stuff. Ireland has, of course, the leprechauns.
The leprechauns.
Right? We've got the leprechauns. And guess what color is invisible to the leprechauns? These mischievous little scallywags?
Sorry, the color that is invisible to them, so they can't see. I'm gonna have to take a guess, say either green or gold.
Green!
Okay, good, green.
They cannot see green.
Oh. So wait, when you see a leprechaun wearing green, that's a leprechaun running around just being naked?
Pretty much.
That's just a naked leprechaun?
To himself,
yeah,
probably.
Like,
yeah. To himself, he's pretty much invisible apart from his face and hands.
But he's okay to go into most bars because he is wearing clothes.
That is true. Yes. But because they steal money and they're just mischievous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're known for being mischievous.
Yeah.
And stealing treasures and pots of gold and whatnot. But if you wear green, you are invisible to the leprechauns.
Well, again, technically you'd be naked to leprechauns.
No, you're just invisible. Like, did you Harry Potter? The cloak. Like that.
I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. All right.
And then...
Do they give a reason why they can't see green?
They're not real. We can ask them. We will find out.
Thank you.
If there's any leprechauns tuned in, please tell us why the color green is invisible to you.
Thank you. Or if Tammy looks naked.
It's invisible, not naked. Anyway, drink.
We don't know that. They're not real, Tammy. Okay. Next drink we're making is going to be a cocktail based on actually an American cocktail called the Jack Rose, but we're going to be making this a cocktail called the Irish Jack Rose, or the Irish Rose, the Irish Jack Rose. So we're going to be starting off here with our flask of Jameson that we have snuck in to the bar. That is sort of how this works.
Yeah.
Jameson, of course, one of the oldest distillers in all of Ireland. During the potato famine, or during Prohibition as well, Jameson and all other Irish distillers had a very difficult time continuing to make whiskey. So they all sort of combined into the Irish Distilling Company. Jameson came out as one of the tops, but
I think it's still family run too. It's like the 7th generation or something, whatever, family ran distillery.
Lots of Jamesons.
Original place too.
Lots of Jamesons still
cool.
hanging about the world. Yeah. We're basically going to be just building a Jack Rose cocktail, but instead of using the a normal just apple jack, we're going to be throwing some Irish whiskey. This is a cocktail that if you did walk up to a bar, that doesn't, not an Irish bar, you walk up to a normal bar on St. Patrick's Day, you walk up and say, hey, I'd like an Irish Jack Rose. I think the bartender would say,
Doesn't know it.
No, I think the bartender would say, this person is clearly not going to throw up in my urinal.
Okay.
That's what he would look. He would look
so
right into the eye.
So you're saying it's classier than your Guinness drink?
I would just say yes. This is classier than my Guinness drink.
Your car bomb.
Right, exactly. Now, this is no bomb of any type. So we're going to go ahead and put in 1 full ounce of Jameson or any Irish whiskey that you can find. My favorite Irish whiskey currently is one called Writer's Tears. Very, very nice. First of all,
haven't heard of that one.
Coolest name for an Irish whiskey of all time.
Writer's Tears?
Writer's Tears.
Yeah,
a lot of
almost as cool as Unicorn Tears.
Almost. Except for we all know that writers are real, Tammy, and leprechauns are not real.
Debatable. Anyway.
No. Here we go.
Back to the leprechauns.
Back to the leprechaun. Next thing we're putting in here is the most American of liquors. This is going to be Applejack. This is an apple liqueur. Not an apple liqueur. This is an apple brandy. Go ahead and put in a full ounce of an apple brandy. For this one, I would recommend, there are lots of different types of apple brandy. Calvados is very nice, and then this Applejack 86 is very nice. Stay away from the bottled and bond Applejack. It is sort of high proof. This cocktail isn't, kind of delicately balanced, so stay away from too much ethanol. Next thing we're going to be putting in here is going to be half an ounce of lemon juice. So this is lemon juice.
Right,
Dean in the back.
Else nicely.
Yeah, Dean in the back while he's not listening to the show live out loud, squeezing lemons for us. So that's always nice of him. And then the last thing we're putting in here is going to be Grenadine, pomegranate.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's going to give us sort of that red color.
Love how you're making the green drinks for St. Patrick's Day.
Specifically, I want the leprechauns to be able to see these drinks. I just learned about that. So, Got it. I think the green drink really is sort of the problem with this. Most of the time when people are drinking green drinks and then they throw them up, it's very difficult to get that out of any clothes. The only reason to wear green, in fact, on St. Patrick's Day is to see or other people's throw up.
Mind you, in last week's show, you made enough green drinks for days. Remember, because it was mint that you did with Max.
Yes.
And there were definitely a lot of green drinks.
There were certainly a few green drinks running through there.
Check that out, everyone. If you haven't seen it so far, check out last week's show, Kush, with our amazing friend Max, and the theme was mint cocktails.
Max the barman.
Max the barman.
Go ahead and give this a big shake. Ready, Tammy? 1, 2, 3. Now, you don't often come across cocktails being served up on a St. Patrick's Day. That is not a normal occurrence. But today, that is how we are serving this one. Hey, Dean, do you mind grabbing me a lemon real quick? And then do we have 2 stickers right here? Yeah, perfect.
Are you going to garnish this?
I figured I'd garnish it. Okay. I wasn't going to until like 2 seconds ago, and then I remembered, you know what, I make kind of a cool...
I was going to surprise you with one.
With this one? Why don't we do the next one? Because I don't have...
Fine.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and just make a rose garnish. So we're just going to take this. We're going to circle around the lemon as many times as we possibly can. Just go and go and go and go. We're going to waste this whole lemon. Hopefully it'll go to lemon heaven. We're going to spin this around like this until we get this kind of cool looking rose. You probably want to go from above there, Greggy.
That's pretty.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We're going to stab this through Definitely stab our fingers as you go. Make sure your finger gets nice and stabbed.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not working.
Otherwise, yeah. What are you even doing out there? Stab this through. And there we go. We're gonna float this right. Yeah, sure. Right there. How about this? We're gonna go ahead and float our Irish rose upon our Irish Jack rose. This may be better for camera like
Irish
this.
Jack rose.
Yeah. Nice.
Maybe a cocktail I'm gonna actually drink.
Yeah, there we go. Well, the last one, more people drink that than this on St. Patrick's Day, but here we are.
Probably if you slam like 10 of those, maybe that's when you transition then to the Irish car bombs.
I feel like it's yeah, maybe. Honestly.
You need a lot of this to handle, like I wouldn't walk in first drink, there's these bombs!
You are not the average St. Patrick's Day drinker then. That is literally, let's get bombs. Yeah. Is one of the most said phrases on St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, that's probably why I've actually never been out drinking on St. Patrick's Day.
Is that right?
Never.
You and I are the exact opposite person.
Never been out drinking.
That's why we work well together.
All right, well look at this. Cheers, everyone. I'll take this rose. Oh, it smells great. Oh, yummy.
Yeah, right?
That's very good.
You can certainly drink that.
Like that.
Yeah. People will be buying shots of Jameson.
And you'll be standing there going, oh, silly people.
Absolutely. Judging.
Silly billies.
You'll be judging them.
This is like a bit of a judgy drink. But
absolutely.
At least you won't be throwing up on your clothes.
I mean, it depends on how many of those you have. But again, then at least it'll be red. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to not throw up green.
But this is nice. This is like fruity, little hint of that whiskey goodness.
Yeah.
It's nice, actually, quite refreshing. And I like that the ice broke up a little bit, so you got a little crunch in there.
Absolutely, yep. Big old shake. We have these nice cubes still going here.
This is really yummy.
Yeah, right?
Like it.
Hard to beat, the Irish Jack Rose. Can we do a quick check-in with this one real quick? Yeah. And just look how gross that has gotten. It has just gotten worse and worse and worse as it sits there. Again, people drink this drink so quickly that you never actually see what's going on, but those are all just... The
shot glass is still in there too.
Yeah, those are all just curdles sitting there, right there. It's...
Yep.
Here, let's give this a shake while we can see. See all those little bits right there? Those are just curdles. I've spilled some on the bar, which is the hardest thing to clean up.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to end the car bomb tonight.
Let's put this away. And do we have a cloth?
We will. Here, I have a
tissue
here. I have one of these.
It already looks like throw up.
Yeah, of course. Is it starting to like eat through what we're doing?
Yeah,
it's gross.
Just eating the paint off the thing.
Disgusting.
Got a joke for you if you want.
I would love a joke. Is it Irish themed?
It is Irish themed. Okay. So, an Irishman moves to America. And he walks into a bar.
Yeah.
He sits down and he says, "Give me 3 shots of Jameson." He says, "Oh, it sounds like you had a bit of a hard day." He says, No. I just moved here, and I told my 2 brothers back in Dublin that when I drink, I'll also have a shot in their honor. So I'll take 3 shots, one for me and my 2 brothers." That's nice. Bartender's like, "Oh, okay, well, you know," and he shoots them back. Has a good old time, leaves. A few weeks later, he comes back into the bar, and he says, "Oh, hey, how's it going? 3 shots?" And he says, No, just 2. He's like, "Oh no, did something happen to one of your brothers?" And he says, "Oh, no, they're fine. I just quit drinking." Try the veal, tip your waiters.
Yeah.
I'll be here all night.
We know. All right, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Drink number 3.
Alcoholism. Let's begin to make this next one. Now, of course, we know that the myth about St. Patrick is that he chased the snakes out of Ireland with Shillelagh. What he was technically doing, I think he was chasing out the Protestants, right? Who are the snakes in this story?
That is actually true, because there is 0 proof that he actually chased any snakes out.
Right.
Plus, also, there's no evidence that there ever were snakes in Ireland.
You're saying there are no snakes in Ireland? It sounds like heaven.
No snakes in Ireland. But he, for some reason, was given credit. But I think it probably was like shooing out the Protestants or something.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was.
And it got lost in translation through the years.
Oh, yeah, snakes not the Protestants. Oh, did you say snakes not the Protestants?
Yeah.
Oh, snakes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Protestants.
No, laddie.
Oh, you say snakes? Oh.
Exactly. Well, one was probably speaking like some Celtic slang, the other one was some Gaelic slang.
Yep.
It all got lost in translation.
That's how it goes.
So, yeah, he's still the snake man for a lot of people.
If ever, Tammy,
yeah,
you ever find yourself in a situation where you are surrounded by snakes, let's just picture it for a second. Just close our eyes for a second.
Not good, yeah.
Picture it.
Yep.
You're surrounded by snakes. What weapon would you want most?
A torch.
A torch?
Yeah, fire. Snakes hate fire.
I think that's Indiana Jones lore.
Yes.
Okay, well, so let's take Indiana Jones lore out of it.
Okay.
What other weapon would you want? I don't think a gun would work. Let me go.
AK-47.
I think that would be tough because like you'd really have to like hit the snake. Even if you wound a snake, it's still coming for you. My thought on it is exactly what St. Patrick did, which was he grabbed a shillelagh. A shillelagh. It's a big old stick. And he started bashing them.
That definitely sounds better than an AK-47.
I'm just saying, imagine hitting, I dare you to hit a snake with a gun when you can actually hit it with a shillelagh. It's like a golf club. Anyway.
Hey.
And it's magic. A shillelagh is also magic.
Yes.
So imagine you have now you have a magic shillelagh.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to make a cocktail tonight that is a weapon upon which you can use for St. Patrick's Day to kill snakes. Or if you are a bartender and everybody is asking, can we have that green drink? Can we have that green drink?
Do they come in and say, can we have that green drink? Like there's only one in the world?
Constantly.
That green drink?
They don't care. It's like,
really?
So the green St. Patrick's Day drink is basically like the zombie of the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Okay.
Where like literally all you do is you take all of your worst stuff and you throw it into a cup. Everything that's about to go bad, you throw it into a cup. The zombie has a very, very like storied past. It's a great, like perfectly balanced cocktail. We lost it for a while, and so they started throwing just whatever juice was about to go bad, started throwing it in there, calling it the zombie. So I wanted to create the definitive, that green drink.
Okay.
And we're calling it the Shillelagh. So let's begin. We're of course going to start off with our hilarious thing. I have a feeling that the reason we got this, and I know I go to this well a lot, but the reason I think this is small is Dean brought this in today. And you know how Dean loves stealing things from stores.
Yes.
He loves it.
That looks like that's
I have to say that I think the show can afford a large bottle of Jameson. Maybe we'll use it, but I think that he stole
it's one of those classic like, oh my God, what's that over there?
That's exactly.
And then quick in the pocket.
I don't think Dean did that. I think he looked right at the register.
Oh, actually,
I think he stared them right in the eyes, took it, put in his pocket, and walked out. I think that's how he did it. That guy is a gangster.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go ahead and put in 1 full ounce of Jameson Irish whiskey. Okay. The smaller the bottle, the better, please. So go ahead and put in 1 of those. Now I'm then going to try and find some. I'm going to try and find some green ingredients. Okay. So 1 green ingredient that we all know and love.
One of your favorites?
One of my favorites. One of everybody's favorites. Yeah. Green Chartreuse. It's a Genepi. It is from the north of France. It's made by monks, and it is green. We're going to go ahead and put in a full ounce of this. We're also going to reach over here and grab a bottle of lime juice. We're going to be putting in 1 full ounce of lime juice. Now, right here, Tam, I think you have a pretty good cocktail. This is kind of in the area of like a last word right here. It's sort of in the area of a maybe even like a sweeter version of a Negroni or a Boulevardier. The problem with just serving this is that the people that are coming out for St. Patrick's Day will be unhappy. They'll be unimpressed because they're not looking for that drink. So we're going to add a couple other ingredients in here that I do think help this out. We're going to start off over here by grabbing just a touch of rum. The reason we're grabbing rum is because, first of all, it's my drink. And I don't like not putting rum in things. But also, we're just going to sort of thin out some of those booze that are in there with, the Jameson certainly has a taste.
I already love it because you wouldn't normally put whiskey and rum together, really.
You almost never do. Yeah, there's a drink called the 12-mile limit, which is it does have one of those, but like for a lot of times you don't run into that all that often. Next thing we're putting in here is going to be, of course, some peach liqueur. Now, why peach liqueur, you might ask, Tammy?
Why peach liqueur?
Thank you for asking.
Scott?
Peach liqueur because I think people get used to, and this is getting deep into like bartender meta, but I think most people are expecting a drink to have that specific type of sweetness.
For St. Patrick's Day?
For St. Patrick's Day. They're looking for sort of the rubbish. So we're going to find just a little bit of rubbish.
You said rubbish.
Rubbish.
I'm so proud of you.
My grandmother used to say rubbish.
I'm so proud of you for saying rubbish.
Rubbish. No, did I say, and I pronounce it right,
Americans just don't say it, so it's funny coming out of your mouth.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Next thing we're putting in here, just another splash. We're going to put a splash of lemon juice. We're just going to sort of get a bit of... Put half an ounce. You can put a little less than that. So lime juice and lemon juice. We're trying to get rid of juice.
It's a bunch of weird ingredients, gotta be honest.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to try my very best to at least turn this into a color.
Okay.
So if you wouldn't mind grabbing me the Blue Curacao. People at home, hold your applause as Tammy hands this to me. Thank you. People love seeing Tammy.
Yes. Wow.
It's very good.
Just that's, I feel like the,
Dana White.
Exactly.
I'm Pat Sajak.
Yes.
I'll be Pat Sajak.
I'll twist the letters.
I love it. So, of course, this is blue. If you can find a green curacao, that might even be better. It'll make it a little...
Is there a green curacao?
There's a green curacao, a red curacao, a white curacao, an orange curacao. I believe...
Well, orange I understand, because that kind of fits in with the taste.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's...
the other colors are still pointless, right? The green doesn't have anything really herbally.
They all taste exactly...
Herbally,
yeah, they all taste exactly the same.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We're just going to be putting in a little less than half of an ounce of this. We're just... more for color than anything else. We want this to be a touch green.
Okay.
We're going to give this a shake. Now, you know me, Tammy, and my garnishes. I don't care for them. So I have a like a baby type of garnish for this, but it's not a good one. We're going to take this glass right here. The garnish we're going to be having is within my wheelhouse.
Okay.
And my wheelhouse, of course, includes ice. So we're going to be putting in a Shillelagh of ice. Just find a piece of ice upon which you can beat a snake to death. Yeah. Throw it into your glass.
Yeah, at IKEA you can actually buy an ice tray like that.
Yeah.
With those little thin spears.
I think this would be the way to do it. Go to IKEA.
Go to IKEA.
Famous Irish company, I believe.
$1.99.
Yeah. And then get that going, and then we're going to pour this in. Now, not exactly green, more like an aquamarine, but it does have that greenness to it. Most of the time, to sort of batten down my hatch right here, basically what this is at most bars on St. Patrick's Day, they have bar crawls. And on those bar crawls, bars make a deal. If you're wearing this thing, you get a $5, whatever.
Yeah.
This is sort of what I'm going for here. It's supposed to taste like the bar crawl drink, but actually be a complex, interesting cocktail. We're gonna see how I did with it. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this straw with it, and right there.
Well, do you want me to make you a garnish?
I would. In fact, Tammy would love it. I would, in fact, love you to make me a garnish.
Can I taste it first?
Yeah, get some of that out of there.
Oh, wow.
Now, do you think you could beat a snake to death with that cocktail?
No, because I'll drink it first.
Yeah, right, there you go.
I drink it
There
first.
you go. The snake or the cocktail, I suppose, is what we're all asking. Yep.
Okay, wait. So let's put this over here just for a second. I want to show you something really fun for everyone at home. If you're, I don't know, pre-partying at your house, what you're gonna get is one of these guys.
We all, of course, know what that is.
This is called a honeydew melon.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Okay. And then what you're going to do is you are going to slice it just a little bit here, and then you're going to slice it again. So, okay, before it gets to the pips.
Yeah.
Okay, to the seeds.
To the rib cage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, then after that, let me mmove this over here and then I can show you exactly what's happening. Once you slice it, I have to bring the whole melon in so you guys understand what's going on.
I love you brought in.
I did this at home. You're gonna go
You brought the melon in to show us.
Yes.
Spectacular.
Well, I was gonna cut it, and I was like, nah, you guys get it. So you're gonna go to Michael's, and you're gonna get yourself a Shamrock cookie cutter.
Yes.
Okay. And then you can cookie cutter out of the melon.
Dang.
You do a little slice down here, and then we're gonna grab back the drink. There we go.
That is such a cool looking.
Which straw was whose?
Oh, mine was the close one to me.
Okay, there we go. And then, so then you just basically take your... Hold on.
There we go.
There we go. And then you just basically put that... Well, because the ice...
Is my Shillelagh ice
Your Shillelagh
sort of ruining
ice
this
is
whole thing?
Killing this whole thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's greenish. It's not, now that the honeydew is there, it's certainly less green than the honeydew.
You got your little...
Wow!
You got a little
That is the most Irish cocktail I've ever seen in my life.
Who knew? You
Tammy,
get yourself one of these little cookie cutter things.
That is awesome.
Right?
I cannot wait to get back
Michael's.
into a bar and make a bar back do that all day.
Well, there's so many. Well, this is the fun thing. See, if you get like one of these glasses with no ice in it, and then you can actually let me show you what it looks like with no. See?
Oh yeah.
And if you want to make it even a little fancier,
I do want that.
You pierce a little hole with a toothpick. Right.
A sticker.
A sticker, yeah. And then you can actually put like a little mint bunch in there. And that
we have mint left?
I don't know if we have mint left. But and then you can do that. So you have your little Shamrock cocktail there. So let's give this another taste. Cheers, everyone.
We don't have mint, but we do have a lime.
Mint and lime are not the same.
I want to test this theory.
Oh. Well, it's the sprig that makes it look nice.
Look, it looks like a little mint sprig or a little lime sprig.
Well, no,
now.
you just put you pierce the hole and then you stick the mint in the hole.
Oh, that's probably a better idea.
I mean that.
That's why she's the garnish queen.
No.
I'm bad at this.
But so that's that. But your drink is delicious.
Thank you. The Shillelagh.
Very good.
The Shillelagh.
It was getting worse, to be honest, when you were first pouring it. That was the whiskey. And then it was the chartreuse. And I was like, okay, this is all right.
See where this is going.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you put the peach schnapps in
I put the lemon in.
Oh, the lemon.
And then the
that's
rum.
Still fine.
Yeah, rum got a little weird.
Then it gets weird with the rum.
Yeah.
Weirder with the peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps, yeah.
And then to top it off with Blue Curacao.
Blue Curacao, yeah.
And I did actually think, no, this is going to be crap.
Blue Curacao, normally a drink murderer. Normally, Blue Curacao does to drinks what St. Patrick's does with his Shillelagh.
Yeah.
Beats it over the head.
Yeah.
Until it splatters on the ground.
Yeah. And
then it's done.
Shillelagh. That's my new favorite word.
Mine too, Tammy.
I like it a lot.
Can we have a quick spelling contest? Because I've spelled it out 5 times this week, sending emails back and forth. How do you spell Shillelagh? I still have no idea, so I will be wrong either way.
Shallele?
No. I know there's a G in there somewhere. I think it's S. 1 second. I know it's S, in fact. I think it's H.
There's a G in
Shillelagh? S-H-A-L... I have it right here. S-H-I-L-L-E-L-A-G-H. Shillelagh.
Well, let's just say it. Let's not
Shillelagh.
spell it out or write it in a letter to anyone.
I think that is smart.
We don't need to write it in a letter to anyone.
Shillelagh.
I do have one more joke. Just to end the evening.
Why not?
It's a quick one.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we always know that the Irish are a little fun. Okay, they're a little funny.
Sure. Yeah. I think that's true.
We make fun of the Irish. We love the Irish.
The British make fun of the Irish. We do know that.
So I'm allowed
to
do that as a European. I can make fun of the Irish. So. Right. 2 Irishmen are driving in a car. The driver says to his friend, "Can you look if my blinker is working?" Mm-hmm. His friend says, "Yeah, sure." And he leans out and he goes, "Yep, nope, yep, nope, yep, nope, yep." Ta-da! Thank you so much.
I love how every group of people hates another group of people. That makes me feel good. That's very funny, Tammy. Yeah.
There we go.
Well delivered. Well delivered. Yeah.
Oh, the Irish.
Oh, should we do a quick check? How gross this is looking? This is disgusting.
Terrible.
Don't drink these. That's that.
winner of the day.
You do not. No. Look, there's actually a curd that has come out and is sitting on the side. People drink these every year.
Yeah. No.
And the car
shot
bomb
glass is still in there.
Yep.
Yes, Raquel, this actually matches my outfit. That is true. And of course, it is the winner of the week. I mean, come on. Absolutely.
Thank you.
The Shillelagh all day long.
Shillelagh all day.
And as they would say in Ireland, la le pa soon drink.
They don't speak English in Ireland?
No, they do speak English, but it's Gaelic. They speak Gaelic
God.
too. They grow up speaking, different.
I thought Gaelic was just their accent. Is that not the case?
Oh. No.
Sorry, Irish people.
Yeah. La le pa soon Greek basically means in Irish, Happy St. Patrick's Day.
La le be la boo le beak.
Exactly.
Yeah, got it. Nailed
Spot
it.
on.
Perfect.
Spot on.
Speak a bit of Irish.
We have a little teaser before we leave.
Okay.
So it's something very exciting.
Ooh.
We would like to possibly, because we have, obviously this is live every week, we have the opportunity now to invite audience members to join us at the bar and to watch us live here, to be part of the Peanut Gallery.
A live studio audience.
A live studio audience.
Wow.
How fantastical would that be?
Weird.
A lot of information.
I love it.
A lot of information on that will be coming out shortly, so stay tuned for that if you would like to join us at the bar. Meet us, of course, and join in on the fun here at Mixed Cocktail Hour and be one of our live guests.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so that's a quick teaser. So stay tuned on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere else we're available. We'll be coming with some news on that. Obviously, also hop on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/mixedcocktailhour for some goodies. And we have a brand new Kickstarter promo video that we're going to be rolling out very soon as well. So you can hop on over to Kickstarter and go on our Mixed Cocktail Hour page for some goodies on there too to keep us going.
That's right.
Right? All right, well, that is it. Hope you loved these, or not so much, cocktails for St. Paddy's Day. And that's it from me. I'm Tammy Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Cheerio.